Good morning, third year morning studies, hotel management department. This is general review part 9, grammar. In this lecture, we are going to talk about simple past tense. Quick overview about today's lecture. In this lecture, number 1, we are going to talk about the form of past simple, how to make past simple, and second, when to use past simple. بهذه المحاضرة راح نتعرف على شكل الماضي البسيط وعلى استخدامات الماضي البسيط. Starting with the form of past simple. نبدأ بشكل الماضي البسيط. The sentences. In sentences, our rule says we have a subject plus verb, the verb in the past form, which means it is either with the ed, regular verbs, or irregular verbs. Then we have the object and the completion of the sentence. Look at the first column. These are sentences in the past tense and they are with regular verbs, ed. العمود الأول هي جمل ماضي بسيط والأفعال اللي بيها هي أفعال منتظمة تنتهي بإيدي. I walked to the school yesterday. I walked to school yesterday, sorry. I is the subject, walked is the verb, and this verb ends with ed because it is past. Yesterday is a word indicating past. The second sentence, she played the piano when she was a child. She played. She is the subject, played is the verb with ed. 3, he lived in Fiji in 76. Again, we have a subject and a verb. So the main rule says we have a subject and verb. This verb can be regular, which means it ends with ed, or irregular. Irregular verbs are those in the second column. For example, he went to the theater last night. He is the subject, went is the verb. Went is a past tense of the verb go. So go is irregular verb, فعل غير منتظم. الماضي مالته went. The second sentence, we gave her a doll for her birthday. We is the subject, gave is the verb. The present form of it is give. In the past, give is gave. 3, we saw him yesterday. We saw him. The present of saw is see. In case of negatives, this is on column 3. بالعمود الثالث عندنا حالات النفي. In negatives, we need don't or did plus not. Look at the first sentence, number 1 here. She finished yesterday. She is the subject. Finished is the past verb. Yesterday is a verb indicating past. When I want to make it negative, من أريد أحولها إلى نفي, she, and I have to use did plus not, this one. She didn't finish yesterday. Look at the verb finish. Here we have ed, but in negation we don't put ed. بالبداية كان عندي فعل ب ed. She finished. من نفيتها she didn't finish. الفعل finish يرجع إلى شكل البيس بدون أي إضافة because the past form is in did. التعبير عن الماضي تم باستخدام did فماكو داعي أكتب ed بالفعل الثاني. Sentence number 2, I played football yesterday. I played, verb and subject before it. When I want to make it a negative, I say, I didn't play football yesterday. So we have I is the subject, didn't is the negation, the negative form, play. Again, play here is different, no ed. So in negative, I use did plus not and a verb. The verb is with no ed at the end of it. Now we come to the form of past tense in the question form. في حالة السؤال, my rule says I have to put the question words, then plus did plus the subject, the verb, the sentences, and the question mark. Number one, let's look at number one. I finished my homework yesterday. I finished my homework yesterday. This is a past simple sentence, and I want you to put question by using what. The first step, as my rules says, I'm going to put what. After what, I have to put this did. So I say what and did. Then I have to look for the subject. Where is the subject of my sentence? I. هذا هو الفاعل. I'm going to put it here as you. What did you finish yesterday? The verb which comes after the subject is with no ed. الفعل مجرد بدون ed. تكملة الجملة وعلامة الاستفهام. The second sentence, I went to the Dead Sea last weekend. Look at the sentence. Here we have a subject, I. Went is the verb. To the Dead Sea last weekend. And the end of my sentence, and then I have to use where. According to my rule, I'm going to put where at the beginning. أول ما أبدي أخلي علامة الاستفهام اللي هي where. After where, I have to put did, so I put did. Then the subject, I want to ask him, so I say you, where did you? And then the verb went, of course, with no ed. الفعل went هو فعل irregular. المضارع مالته هو go, so I put go. أكمل الجملة علامة الاستفهام. القاعدة للمرة الأخيرة هسه نعيدها. أستخدم بالبداية علامة الاستفهام اللي هي what, where, how، أي كانت وسيلة أنا منطيتكم إياها. بعدها أستخدم did. بعد did الفاعل، وبعد الفاعل الفعل. أركز إنه الفعل مالتي في حالة السؤال لازم يكون pace. شنو يعني pace؟ يعني I don't put ed in it. ما أخلي ال ed be. ليش؟ لأنه الماضي تم التعبير عنه باستخدام did دي قدام. ملاحظة هنا عندنا when I have to put a question using who. من عندي سؤال باستخدام who، أنا ما مضطرة أخلي did، ما مضطرة أخلي بعد علامة الاستفهام did. فالمثال عندي who discovered penicillin. انتبهوا على هذه الجملة. who discovered penicillin. who discovered هو الفعل وبي ed. ما استخدمت did. ما قلت who did discover penicillin. I just say who discovered مباشرة. هنا أيضا عندي who wrote Don't Dixit. who wrote مباشرة بعد الهو إجاني الفعل اللي هو الماضي بدون ما استخدمت بيناتهم did، وبدون ما خليت الفعل بشكله البيس بدون تغيير. ففي حالة الهو باستخدام الهو القاعدة مالتي راح تكون WH plus verb in the past. الماضي الفعل في حالة الماضي بيناتهم ما راح يكون أكو فعل did. بعد أن انتهينا من شكل الماضي البسيط نأتي الآن إلى استخدامات الماضي البسيط. The uses of past tense. طبعا من اسمه past tense نستخدمه number one for a finished action in the past. Finished action in the past. Something happened in the past and ended. حدث في الماضي وانتهى. فمثلا we met in 2003. We met in 2003. التقينا سنة 2003. إذن هو حدث تم وانتهى في تلك السنة. Past. He left 2 minutes ago. He left 2 minutes ago. غادر قبل دقيقتين. إذن عملية مغادرته تمت. Finished. Second, action that follow each other in a story. عادة من نتكلم بشكل قصة، فالقصة عادة تكون أحداثها منطقيا في الماضي. So when I am telling a story من أتكلم عن أحداث تمت بشكل قصة، إذن هي أحداث تمت بشكل ماضي. المثال اللي عندي Mary walked to the room and stopped. She listened carefully. وأكمل. هنا أنا اللي أتكلم عن قصة. ماري مشت في الغرفة. Stopped توقفت. She listened استمعت بحذر. ولا أكمل سرد القصة. so when I'm telling a story in the past I use past simple. أستخدم الماضي البسيط. 3. A past situation. شيء أو حدث أيضا تم في الماضي. situation. When I was a child. عندما كنت صغير. So basically when you are a child it means that you were in the past. بنتكلم عن طفولتي فبالتالي أنا أتكلم عن الماضي. We lived in a small house. إذا في فترة childness مالتي في فترة الطفولة we lived in a small house. أيضا بنتكلم عن حالة تمت في الماضي فباختصار أستخدم فقط الماضي البسيط بدون ما أستخدم وياه زمن آخر. Finally we come to the clue words. الآن جينا على الكلمات اللي نستخدمها للدلالة على الماضي. من اسم ماضي فمن أشوف جملة موجود بها yesterday إذن هو ماضي. كلمة last الماضي last week, last month, last year, last night. كل كلمة last تدل على الماضي. ago, once upon a time فيما مضى. هذه الكلمات في الجمل تدل على الماضي. In 2017 in 1988 بنتكلم في سنة كذا فأيضا تدل على الماضي. When I was a child بنشوف هذه العبارة so this is past tense.